Motion sync engaged. All systems online.
So Mass Effect, you're playing the role of Commander Shepard, and you're humanity's ambassador on the galactic stage. And it's basically a couple hundred years in the future, and it's an amazing romp across the universe, and you get to play the game the way you want to play it. It's got tremendous depth, it's got tremendous breadth as well, so it's got great action and combat and tremendous tactical features, and it's got great storylines and characters, and you really emotionally identify with these characters as well, so you feel like compelled to continue through the story to see more of them, to understand what they're about. And the game also has great customization progression, and you really feel like you're identifying with your character and getting great loot, and you're really getting amazing equipment. And you're also exploring the galaxy. You have your own starship, the Normandy, and you get to basically save the galaxy. So that's kind of the premise of what Mass Effect is about. That's just a taste of what it's about. It's really the integration of those experiences that creates something that is amazingly polished, incredibly well integrated, and I'm really proud of the hard work the team's done. It's a great game. What we're doing is we're really aspiring to create the best digital actors in the world.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Ones that really make you feel emotion and really convey that emotional depth in the way they interact with you. So, the smallest details like the way their eyes look or the facial expressions, it's a tilt of the head can replace dialogue. So we're trying to be very well integrated in terms of how we approach the story. The integration is occurring between the way the digital actors are presented and the voiceover and the way that the story proceeds. It's really quite seamless.
Someone up there needs my boot up his ass. See if there's anything in here we can use.
I think Mass Effect is unique in many ways, and one of the ways it's unique is how you can proceed through the storyline and feel like you're making a real difference in how the game outcome occurs. And so that occurs in the immediate moment and occurs at the end of the game as well. You get to make choices that really affect the branching path, the branching narrative within the main core story, and you also get to see different endings, nuanced different endings at the end, depending on how good or how bad you've been. And you can actually be both. You can be both Paragon and Renegade. So that's the way we're describing being the good or evil. It's not as simple as that. It's more complex morality. But the outcomes you see are not a simple binary choice. It's a matrix of choices. It's a matrix of expressions of how the ending can occur, and it really reflects your behaviors as a character throughout the course of the game.
We can't endanger the mission for a bunch of...
I'm in charge here, Garrus, not you. I gave you an order and you damn well better follow it.
You get to really make choices that affect the outcome of the game and affect the immediate moments within the game as well. So the choices, the things they get to do are pretty over the top. Sometimes you can be talking to someone, you can be diplomatic, or you can be badass. You can pull a gun on them, and the story proceeds from there. So because you have those kinds of choices in the immediate moments, and because they add up to a greater whole, and even with different endings at the end of the game, you feel like you're really making a difference, and you feel like there's a lot of consequences to your actions, which is